So, Vlad, I have another specific question about the kind of video. So, this is something I heard for pictures. So, as you know, we like to put products in the hands of human beings in the picture. So, those lifestyle pictures are really, they are there to tell the story of how the product can be used. So what I heard recently was a lot of the times people have these lifestyle pictures or use case pictures where they have somebody full body in the picture holding the product or using the product. So I've been told that as human beings, we are immediately drawn to other human beings, specifically their eyes or whatever they are doing. So as a result, you don't actually see the product. You are looking at the person. So therefore, the suggestion was, by all means, use human beings in the lifestyle picture, but ideally do not show the face, show the hand or whatever the act is, so that you can bring the focus to the product. So first of all, what is your take on this idea? And the second is how does that factor into the video production?
That's a great question. So I've been wrestling with this, and everything I know about Amazon in particular, basically what Amazon is, it's a catalog. Okay, so this is why I was saying have different versions of your content, and this is the same true for the photos. It's not only for the videos, because perhaps on your listing the audience may be a bit warmer already. Since they clicked on your listing, they're probably interested in what you have to sell. They just want to make sure that that's the right fit for them. And so Amazon being catalog, sometimes on the listing, you can even have just a product spinning 360 or something like that if it's a simpler product, and maybe it only has one feature or one function, and you don't have to explain it in a great detail. That being said, in general in marketing, we have an understanding that people buy with emotions and then rationalize with logic. So I'm like that myself. Sometimes if I like something, I'll buy it and then tell myself later, well, yeah, it was a good deal, but that color is so rare. I haven't seen it anywhere. So I did a great job by, making sure that that item is now mine or whatever. So showing emotions help us connect on emotional level. I would say that I would definitely have both on the listing. Listings allow many photos. I think on mobile version you can have up to 7 images, and on desktop I think 9.
Well, the image management on Amazon listings has gotten a lot more stressful, because in the flat file you have up to 12 alternative images you can submit URL for, and they rarely show up fully. And then Amazon recently introduced this image management module where you can bulk upload images, but they have to be named specific way, and you upload them and then it shows successfully uploaded, and then it never shows up on the listing, and then you have to follow up with seller support. So categorically speaking, there are 12 slots for other image URLs, and there are multiple videos you can upload. I don't know the limit to it, but really getting it done successfully is a bit of a hike. That's my latest.
Yeah, well, most of our clients request 7. They do it right. They optimize for mobile first. and that's what I would recommend for sure. So that may be why some sellers say that, is because once you start including, person's face, that forces you to have a wider shot, meaning that the product itself will be a smaller one in a frame. I would say that in general, the way we approach it is that we would have at least 2 images that show face. We had a project not long ago where, we shot a video and then we shot a series of images right on the set as well. And we shot basically shoulder down. And the client then said, why didn't you show a person's face? I could have done those images somewhere else, but I like this this model. So I, in particular, wanted to see her full body, with the smile. So, yeah, I would say there's no hard and fast rule. It's all very specific to each brand. Also, a lot of this goes to brand philosophy. And here's what I have to say. Amazon got very complex, definitely more complicated than when I was selling, in 2016 through 2019. And these days, you just have to understand, you aren't just selling something on Amazon. You are, hopefully in a long run, in a long game, and you want to build a brand. You want to have a philosophy. It's, if you're just thinking about finding something on Alibaba and placing your brand logo, that's not going to work. So you have to be unique. You have to have a unique approach in a way that you talk with your audience and in the way you show your product. So for some products, we divide products basically in those that solve a problem and those that fulfill a passion. And there's a different approach to each one. So those products that solve a problem, maybe you don't even necessarily need to show somebody's face. If somebody has a problem, they're eager to buy it. If in the first shot of the video, it clearly shows that drill can drill a hole in the wall and can do it fast, yeah, for sure. Now, if it's something like a passion product where, I don't know, you basically want for a viewer to see that emotion because that particular product brings them joy, it brings them happiness. And so you have to connect the product to the buyer through an actor who basically acts as sort of an extension of them. And you have to remember that until the buyer has your item in their hand at home, that video or that image is the only way they can experience your product. It's the only way. Unlike in a store where they can hold it, maybe even open it or interact with the product in some way, having e-commerce basically makes the image and the video to be the only source of experience, and so make that experience great.
Yeah, it's so right. I mean, the way you put it, it's products that solve a problem, products of passion. And at the end of the day, let's say, for example, a pair of gloves, right? So cold weather. I know you live in Austin, Texas, so you don't see the cold much, but I know very well in New York City, it can be freezing cold. You never want to leave without a scarf or a pair of gloves. So if you're selling a pair of gloves or a scarf, that really is not a problem product. It's at the end of the day, it comes with different color, different fabrics, different. So it's going to be a passion. So you really want to show somebody who puts on those gloves or puts on that scarf and then feels warm. And that appearance of feeling warm has to show the full picture. And but at the same time, if it's like put a drill or something you use at your desk or mouse or whatever, it really doesn't matter. It's the product at the end of the day in the hand of the person that's using it, right? So it's a great way to put it.